apparition of time wrestling action. Once again, a mare roll by Dundee, tag Tony Charles. Tony right at the bodies of Dundee and Irwin. Comes right over. The middle rope takes over on Dr. Bill. Goes around behind with a reverse face lock. He's got a chin lock on him, no chokehold. There's a tag from Steele and Irwin. But, well, I don't know whether the referee's going to allow it or not. Yeah, he's sending Irwin out of there. Contact was over the top rope, legitimately. Gets to a foot. Bob Steele out of Montana goes. Leg dive. Steps over. Toe hold on Tony Charles. And Charles kicks his way out. Look at the way he holds the leg, rolls it in to a pressure position. Nippy. Tony Charles on Bob Steele. 5 minutes into the action, this first ball kind of won. And at the 5-minute mark, Tony Charles with Bob Steele. You notice, Tony, I guarantee you can't be around the guy an hour without having a smile on your face because he just affects you that way. And Tony has that great ability to approach it, and son of a gun, look at him right now. He's ready, boy, just as tough as can be, but he's got a great attitude on life. Tony Charles takes the big foot from the doctor. Bill Dundee hollering at Tony Charles. Come on, Tony. The doctor up in the air. Slams Charles down. He flies. Misses the knee. And Tony rolls out of the way. Turns around. Makes the tag on Bill Dundee. Tony giving Bill the I'm okay sign in there when he rolled out of the way. Slammo! All right. Irwin with a big knee on Dundee. The doctor, always dangerous. Got not even a 1 count out of it. Comes back in with that knee, moves Dundee to the rope. The whip coming off of it. Backdrop. He moves him way up in the air. Kicked some of the light stuff up there. As he went over, he had him so high. Bob Steele takes over on the tag, and Dundee rolls him into a small package. Yes, sir. That is the mistake a lot of people have made on Bill Dundee, Davey. They think they got him. Steele went down, and Dundee, bam, rolled him into that small package and got that count on him. Beautiful first ball.
6:33 the time on it.
You're going to be checking that time out, and Bill Irwin hot about it. He doesn't like to lose him like that. He thought, all right, Bill, you had a tights and all of that. So Irwin and Bob Steele dropped the first ball. We'll have to check our time, see how much time I got left, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Austin Idol, Tommy Rich, main event, Tuesday night, Louisville Gardens. Well, Austin Idol was out here. He was talking about the interference that came from Tommy Rich when he was in there wrestling.
You know, Lance, that's a lie, you know, but there was one thing. Austin Idol, you did interfere in my match. You did run down there and jump in on mine. You know what it amounts to is Austin Idol is jealous of Tommy Rich. You know, he's got the name Universal Heartthrob. He ain't got the pretty hair. He ain't got the pretty ladies. He ain't got the pretty cars. I got it all, Idol, and you're wanting a piece of it. Well, you come down and you stuck your nose in, Idol, and you shouldn't have. Right there in Louisville, you said it's your town. Well, I'm going to show you what your town's got in store for you. You know, I got my manager, Jimmy Hart. That's the best move I ever made, was getting a manager. He got my match with you, Idol. I said I want some of it, and he got with the promoters, and he got my match. So, Idol, Universal Heartthrob. You know, you're going to be heart sick when I get through with you, because I'm going to beat you, Idol, like you've never been beat before, and we'll see if them people are saying they love you. And you talk about your pretty ladies and stuff. Well, I had never even seen you run around with no women. I don't know if something's wrong with you or not, but when I get through with you right there in Louisville, Kentucky, Idol, it's going to be all over. You know, you got that. He's going to be the shortest-lived world heavyweight champion you ever seen, because he ain't going to be able to defend the title no more right there in Louisville, Kentucky, when I get through with your heartthrob.
Well, Tommy, of course, it's a long-burning feud that you guys...
Yeah, you ain't lying, Lance. You talk about mad. If the heartthrob's got the guts, he can bring himself out here right now, because heartthrob,
okay.
I'm sitting right on ready for you, brother. I'm waiting. I can't wait till Tuesday night, so you better be ready. You better be ready to get crazy, because that's exactly what I'm going to do in Louisville, Kentucky, Idol. I'm coming after you, brother, and you talking about wanting something. You know, you talk about your pretty ladies. When I get through with you, ain't nobody even going to look at you.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you what, Dave, this is the kind of day that I just love on Championship Wrestling. We've had a lot of great matches in there. We got to see at least one brand new, and Guy Mitchell, as a matter of fact, we had the mixed, as they call it, a mixed midget and men's match in there. And we have no more time for, well, we had maybe about 50 seconds, to be perfectly honest about it. We're not going to get back
time we get him into the ring and ring the bell, time
really, with the Dundee, Tony Charles, Dr. Bill Irwin, and Bob Steele matches in there. Just all in all, we have had a tremendous day of action and saw Sonny King's great new hunk of man, magnificent Zulu in there. You want to run down the results?
All right, in the opening match, Guy Mitchell, big Guy Mitchell, was in that one against Mike Meroni. It was Mitchell all the way. He was in control of that match for almost 3 minutes and did win it over Mike Meroni. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Mid-America champion, was in here. He defeated Carl Fergie. It was magnificent Zulu over Tony Boyles. Chief Thundercloud, Chief Lone Eagle, defeated Cowboy Butch Cassidy and Jimmy Kent. And Dundee and Tony Charles win it in one fall over Dr. Bill Irwin and Bob Steele.
I'll tell you one thing, plenty of action right here, just as it always happens wherever it is around the entire area that we get to come in there. I still ask folks, when's Dave coming? Got to Lexington one time.
Yes, oh, I'd
you
love
got to
it.
get
Gotta
to
move around,
Louisville
yeah.
and Evansville and all of that with us. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody any place that we can. We'll be seeing you a little bit later from ringside. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.